Heartbreaking. That is how the Harris County Sheriff describes working two deadly domestic violence scenes within 24 hours.
Yeah, the latest happening overnight. That involved a standoff between a suspect and SWAT officers. Happened in the 4200 block of Cicada Lane. That's in the Aldine area. Jason Miles live with new details and also, Jason, important information on how victims of domestic violence can get help.
That's right. The house you see behind me is where everything happened this morning. That's where deputies had to breach a bedroom during a barricade situation. They say they found a man critically injured inside and his girlfriend was dead. Neighbors along Cicada Lane got a very early wake-up call this morning when Harris County Sheriff, SWAT members and others descended on the scene of a deadly domestic violence incident, a scene that was still active more than 10 hours later.
My son had got up. He looked at me kind of weird. He goes, "What's going on?" I go, "They just banged the window to get into the house."
We're told deputies forcibly entered the home after a standoff with a man suspected of fatally shooting his girlfriend before turning the gun on himself. He was critically injured. It was the second deadly domestic violence incident the sheriff's office alone responded to within 24 hours. This is video from an apartment complex where investigators believe a man critically injured his girlfriend before killing himself. Children were also in the home in both cases.
Obviously, there's a domestic violence, intimate partner violence connection to this, as we see quite often.
In fact, the Houston Area Women's Center says Houston and Harris County have long led the state in such incidents.
Sometimes survivors don't know that what they're experiencing is domestic violence, and they don't understand the severity of the danger.
Vice President of Violence Prevention and Training, Leticia Manzano, says organizations like Hawk offer confidential hotlines where potential victims don't even have to share their real names.
We just want to do a safety plan with them, create a safety plan for them, and also do a danger assessment.
It may be the first step in getting help when experts say calling police is the last thing victims feel comfortable doing. And I did speak with a woman at the front door of this home earlier this afternoon, but the family is just not ready to talk right now. The sheriff's office says deputies have responded to at least one other call here in the recent past that had to do with alleged terroristic threats. Reporting live from the Aldine area, Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.
It's just all too much. Jason Miles with those difficult stories of domestic violence tonight. If you or someone you love is in a dangerous relationship, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline. That number, 1-800-799-7233. You can also text the word START to 88788. Licensed counselors are manning the hotline 24/7.
Tonight we are